Welcome back to KP's Kingdom, Cooking with KP. Hey, this is another cheap and cheerful meal, chicken meatloaf. Yes, I have made it before, but this is a new and improved version. We stumbled across this a couple of weeks ago. So the first thing I've got is a little bit of bread, and I'm laying that out onto a baking tray. I'm going to leave my oven at 100 degrees Celsius and just let those toast for an hour or so. And they've done that. And I'm putting that into a food processor. Yes, we're using the big boy today, the old, nearly 20-year-old food processor. And we're just going to grind that into some nice, fine breadcrumbs. Fresh breadcrumbs. Straight in. Alright, I'm going to put on a grating blade, straight in, and we're just going to grate some carrot. We're actually going to add, in all honesty, 3 carrots. We're just going to shred those up nice and fine. Alternatively, you can do this by hand. You don't need a machine to do this, so don't be compelled, or don't feel compelled to actually have one of these machines to make this. That's going straight into a nice large mixing bowl. I'm flipping it over to a chopping blade, and here I've got one nice onion, which I've already cut fairly fine, but we just want to make this obliterated. We want to make this as fine as possible. In goes 5 rashers of bacon of your choice. As far as I'm concerned, the smokier the better, and we're going to blitz that up as well and mix it all through with that onion. It doesn't matter, we don't need any real texture with this. The real texture is going to come in with that carrot and with our meat. But even so, I've got here some chicken, minced chicken that I bought from the supermarket, 500 grams. I'm going to use half of that, so it's 250 grams. That's going to go straight into our food processor as well, and we want to blend this up really nice and fine. And the reason for that is it's going to help bind all of our ingredients together. I want to try and get away without using an egg. Let's just go straight into our bowl, just like that. Alright, so our next step is going to be seasoning. So we're going to add some nice freshly ground black pepper, freshly cracked black pepper. I'm going to add in about the equivalent of 3 to 4 cloves of garlic. I'm using the garlic paste once again. I'm also using a coriander paste. I'm also going to use in a couple of tablespoons of basil paste and a couple of tablespoons, teaspoons of parsley paste as well. I'm also adding in 2 tablespoons of tomato paste concentrate. The way to do it, and again, I'm using the little sachets. It's really economical. I'm also going to add in about 3 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce. I think I said it correct that time. So in a loaf pan, we're just going to give that a nice grease with some vegetable oil. You could use butter if you wish. That is entirely up to you. Don't use that spray oil. It leaves a film behind. And I'm adding in the rest of that mince, and we want to give that a good stir through. And for you Americans, Australians call ground beef or ground meat mince. We don't call it ground meat. So that's just ground chicken going in. So I've got my loaf pan ready, and that all just goes straight in. Be nice and careful, don't get it all over the bench. I think this is one of my first videos where I haven't ended up with something all over the bench. And just using the back of a spatula, we're just going to press that down and try and remove any air bubbles that might be within that mixture. I'm also going to add in, and don't do this please, I've just added in a little bit of my favourite barbecue sauce, which is the Sweet Baby Ray's. The flavour works out beautiful. The reason I'm saying don't use this is it makes a seal around the outside of the meatloaf. So cooking fail 101 from KP. Into the oven that goes, 180 degrees, internal temperature when we're finished, 74 degrees Celsius. Just going to tip that out straight into our nice little pan there. We're going to let that chill for about 6, 7, maybe 10 minutes. And then we can get ready to serve. I'm just going to slice that up, nice big thick chunks. Don't skimp on your meatloaf. People don't like it when you skimp. I'm just going to serve that up on a plate, and I'm also going to add in just a nice staple to go with this. Once I decide out whose is whose, what's mine and what's yours. Is the left mine or is the right mine? I'm going to serve that with some nice whipped potato, just like that, nice and simple. This meatloaf, great budget meal. It'll cost you $8-9 Australian. Just going to serve that up with some gravy. So if you're penny pinching, this is a great way to make up something nice and simple and really tasty. The whole family will love it. The kids absolutely love it. I want a little bit of gravy on my potato. Alright, you can also serve it up with a little bit of the side salad if you wish, or just some vegetables, up to you. If you like this video, hit that like button, really appreciate it. Thank you for watching this video, by the way. Hit that notifications bell, you'll be notified every time a new video goes up, or so YouTube says. But more importantly, if you want to learn how to make really tasty meals for the family, sometimes they're on a budget and sometimes they're not, come and join my family. Hit that subscribe button and you'll never miss another one of my videos again. I will catch you next time. Bye!